I'm definitely getting a little bit tired of sitting in this chair, but that's okay. They're a-okay. Yeah, that is quite a lot of sirens there. It looks like they're just magnetized. They just stuck them on the vents. At least it's at least they're not blaring sounds. What? There's a new friend here? Letter from Ranvi. Eivor, 2 visitors have arrived at Ravensthorpe from Francia. One is a young Norse warrior from Jarl Sinric's clan near Paris, and the other, oh my god, I'm glad I didn't accidentally fat finger my hotkeys. I was reaching to pull my stream deck closer so that my hotkeys I can reach easier. And the other seems to be a Frank. They've already built us a new guest house as a gift from Sinric's brother Siegfried. I'm no seer, but it is obvious they want something from us. The warrior, a girl named Toka, has been asking after you. Speak with them and find out what they really want. Ranvi. Ingots enhanced gear and unlock room slots and new visuals. Ooh.
These are very generous guests.
Yeah. They want something out of it, I assume here. Look at the pics of Biden when Trump won. He genuinely looks extremely happy, like not even joking about that. Jeez. Irish trade. Sure, I'll meet with a new arrival. And then I'll go report to Ranvi. What's this? This is the upgrade? Decorative element. Wait, what? Stone well? I can't even see a preview. I have to hold A to apply to see each one. Wow, that's annoying. I can put a stone well there. An archery target. Nice if there's a preview. Elvish treehouse? I don't know. I assume there's gonna be like multiple decoration slots around. I don't know, maple bonsai tree. I don't know. That looks kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe a little bit too lavish compared to like the overall rest of the aesthetic going on here. Odin wooden statue. That's probably a good like opening thing here in the area. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, who are our new friends here? Are they like opening some new shops? Hi. Well, I thought I was meeting like the new arrivals. Is what I thought. Was that not what I selected? Maybe this is something else. I don't know.
Azar, I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from
I'm
Ireland.
going to turn up the game like one notch.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The king of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
Because I'm the player character.
To expand trade to England.
Okay, no, I guess I didn't do the right thing.
Azar is
Did the right one after all.
but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not.
Well, I guess I'm walking you over now.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact,
Yeah, so I guess we'll open like different trade facilities in the thing. Oh, whatever's on the projector, it's loud. It's a Walmart ad. Alright, it was skipped. It was a YouTube video that they're pulling up.
The river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I will put things right.
as you see,
Okay, so I
Eivor is
unlock like a new
person of
trade
action.
area if I
Find me later. When
remove the
you-
blockage from the river
Of
to open the
course, my
opportunity for
friend.
trade.
I thank you, Eivor.
Is what I
I
presume is
will
going
find
on
the
here.
king's letter in the meantime.
You keep
Okay.
insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
Yeah, then look at the stuff I'm wearing. Oh my god. And a boat like spawning in again here. Your Almas Viking has been recruited by other players. Someone wanted Manny? The spear breaker? Fell to the naval blockade. There. Irish trade, part of Wrath of the Druids. Oh, that's one of the DLCs. That's not even a side thing. So, I mean, I could do that whenever, but I'd probably do it sometime later. Oh, thank you.
They ran out of eggs.
Oh, that's okay. I greatly appreciate it. Thank
Grab
you.
some syrup.
Oh, you might also want to grab forks. I don't think he heard me. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, look at that. Service is what's going on here. Very mighty kind of him. Yeah, so I think there was 3 DLCs. There was Wrath of the Druids. The third one was like Dawn of Ragnarok. Wow. 1 and 3. What was the name of the second one? I have them all downloaded. Siege of Paris, I think it was. If I'm thinking about it. I think it was that. I felt like I wasn't going to remember for a hot second there. So maybe I'll do that one another time. Because, yeah, that's a DLC one. So I just started there. I guess that's why I got the notification, is I'm like far enough that I could start the DLC one if I wanted to. This would probably be an important one to do because this is like the assassins. We can imagine not just eating with your fingers. Yeah, eat syrupy pancakes with my fingers. That's a good idea. Hopefully there's forks and knives and stuff. There's some bacon that I can eat here. That I will. Here, let's go see what my MLM assassin buddies want from me. Oh, you're real. I didn't think you were for a second there. Oh my god, that's weird. I much prefer petting Torgal in Final Fantasy 16. Oh, but the paw over, that's actually really cute. I really like the paw over. That kind of sold it for me. I changed my mind. You come with me now? That's actually fun. Hi. Hi. How do I talk? Oh, there we go. I had to, like, do a weird angle.
Randui asked me to
Like,
about finding friends in the cities of England.
That's right. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged. But their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries.
time to
Since
spin.
the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
Eivor, good to see
I hope you
you.
enjoyed the spins. Who's calling me? What? Who? Are these voices in my head? You may have ate a syrupy waffle with your fingers once before in your life. What? Okay.
I'd rather just do that than bring the whole thing over.
Okay.
Yep. So pour however much you want.
Okay, well, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Just to keep me up and going. 'Cause, you know, here's a fork and a knife too.
I'll add some syrup into the mix here. Appreciate it. Sinks. There's a decent bit of syrup
Be extra careful.
here.
Yep, thank you.
Take that. Glug. Take a shot.
No.
Take a syrupy
I
shot.
think it's the same. I think this is. I think the maple syrup that this came from, the bottle that this came from, is the same one that I bought from Jasper.
The one thing you bought from Jasper is probably real maple syrup. This is probably like
No, it was in
cheapo
the same bottle.
store crap. Oh, really?
Yeah, the same big bottle. The handle.
Oh.
Not the glass.
Well, maybe
one.
it is like
Not
pretty
the
good
glass
stuff
one,
then.
but like the same one.
I figured it would just be like the cheapest like store-bought stuff possible.
Nope.
That's
It
what I
was in the
figured.
bottle.
But maybe they
Maple
brought some
syrup
actual
bottle.
good stuff. Is that a case? That or you got conned in Jasper.
Oh no, they robbed me.
Let's see. I have lots of materials here, so I can build the assassin bureau. Those are overrated though, but
Also-
are they?
I gave you 2 different types of bacon. Apparently, I had 2 different types of bacon.
Oh,
So I got you like 2 colors.
okay. Well, I appreciate it. Look, I built the assassin place. Now these MLM salesman assassins can do jobs and like try to get me to rope other people into into
Colony.
assassin gigs, I guess. New opportunities. Hell yeah. All right, he's pretty hyped that I built him a place where he can pitch me on his multi-level
Thank
marketing.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Ranri about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
A gift.
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
He does.
I'm ready. Who's that?
Ragnar.
From
The Vikings TV show I told
Oh.
you about. He's not
like
bald.
like
He's not
Eivor
bald.
looks like him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not bald, but
Does look similar there.
I think this dude was actually
I will.
he was based
Isn't
off
ready.
of this dude.
Maybe. Wow. If only there was like an auto walk thing while like.
Of course, he's not
Eight.
bald, of course, but
Wow.
did you give him hair in here, or was it like
It's automatic.
it's automatic? Oh.
But I think
Hear heaven
I don't
next to your
remember if I could
grave
customize the beard or not.
Is your
I think
wound
I'm thinking about like the customization for my Yums Viking.
There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
Oh, there I can jump. I can jump.
So long as your
Ooh,
mind stays
time to
clear,
die.
you will
He's doing a T pose, N pose.
Time to die,
He's
Scarecrow.
literally doing an N pose.
Reluctant to dis-
Well, it was a scarecrow, so.
Still, it's pretty
risk your
funny that it
health
did an N
and your
pose.
life to please Basim. That I do not understand.
It wasn't a T
I
pose.
should
It
not
was the N
expect you do.
Like,
When we first arrived, I noted
Well,
a shadow of suspicion.
what reason do I need to
in
use
your eyes.
utensils for fish or something, for instance? Well, you at least still need a fork there.
Is that a question?
No. Only
Alright,
an
fork is in.
observation.
Now take the knife.
I'm playing something else now.
I have to
Frosty
hold
the
the first thing.
Snowman?
Oh, it is. It might well be. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have a hat on, so it may not be.
Maybe it's some other sort of snowman is playing back there.
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
Okay, and then I just slid under the boat.
It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me.
Well,
My energy runs low rather quickly.
I'm sure anyone can. It's a matter of like how messy it gets. Oh, there's people swimming here. Oh, this is great. Now it's automatic. Now I can just like eat stuff. He's gonna show me the gift he
What
has
is
for me.
this gift you wish to give me?
Oh, he didn't take us
Will
far.
not come from me.
Boom.
It is a gift you must give yourself.
What? Is he gonna show me how to do a leap of
What
faith?
fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking.
He's totally gonna show me how to properly leap into a haystack.
But still no
No, you
cure.
already know how to
It
do
is
it.
a thing better demonstrated.
He's gonna show me how to do it cooler.
Right.
Then I will wait.
Whoa, random heron.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith.
Yep, it's a leap of
It is
faith.
one of our brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not
Okay.
a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we.
I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit. It just looked really loud when I was synchronizing before.
Your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies
Turning
our
to, like, there.
hands, and purges fear from our hearts.
Okay.
And more practically, it aids our
Yeah.
movements in flight or in
Yeah,
sleep.
that's fair.
You call it a leap, and we are climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again. The shadow of a
Back
doubt.
on time.
Nearly there.
Ah!
Our destination is there.
Ah,
This is
come on,
how
Bart.
you mean to throw me from this cliff? Is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise.
Watch the birds attack you
Perform
too.
the leap of faith. You must
I think I
give
move
yourself
like
over
faster
to
while I'm doing
something
this.
greater.
Yeah, I can outrun him now because this is faster than the walking speed.
Embrace the hope
funny.
that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson.
Well,
Try to block his path.
yeah, he doesn't seem very impressed by it. It doesn't seem to be working very well.
Wait, I wonder if you can push him off the ledge.
I doubt it. I'd be very surprised. Alright, guess there's lots of food there.
I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump from here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham!
Oh, I guess I can just like do it.
Pig-headed
Let's see here.
fool. Are you injured?
Yeah, when I went
Perform
to
the
get
leap of faith.
pancakes, bacon, and a couple more people come up to me
Yeah.
about it, asking me, "Hey,
Cushioned your fall.
you ever figure
Well-
stuff out about that beef burger?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, there is gonna be a lot of food here, though.
I know, but a lot of people already seem interested in getting some already.
Yeah.
I've seen my death in a vision.
I'm not gonna let him finish that sentence. There, I did it.
A perfect fall! And how did it feel?
You spoke true.
Here,
It was
leap of faith.
madness and vigor, a purging of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
And then the next one, he just goes splat.
And thank you, Eivor,
Misses.
for hearing me out.
You called this leap of faith a sacred rite. Do all hidden
I
ones
need to
practice
sit.
this same ritual?
Give me a
As far as I
moment.
know,
Recuperate.
It is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the
Well.
birth of the Christian Jesus.
Yeah, I already have jumped off higher ones, just not as cleanly.
I might try if I
What is
believed
this
in
lady
God,
doing?
But that is
Oh
not
my
my
god,
custom
he's
in
fast.
England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancient.
Well,
Yes.
Not anymore.
guess
Remember
not.
the medallion you took from Kjotve's body?
Well then.
That is their symbol.
So-
They are a plague.
What the heck was that?
He doesn't even bring it to shore. He just goes sploosh.
Their aim is to rule the world, not free it
Wow.
from unnatural
They phase
fetters.
into the ground there for a
Desire
bit.
to rule is not
No,
yours to
that's
destroy.
water.
Seek it and
Yeah,
want to
I
say,
know.
a
But it looked
land
like he
all our own.
went into the
honor
water as
of
like a
the-
shore part that
Do not
still made his
compare
body phase
yourself
through.
to Such people.
No, it was
All
deep
that
enough.
has
It was
no
deep
honor,
enough,
no
okay.
principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones.
It's really pretty.
If you seek to pacify England for the safety
When the
of
lighting doesn't bug out, it is a
Only
really pretty
in
game.
my interest to give you aid. I
Some
understand.
praise that I can give these for
Kind of
sure.
almost reminds me of Tales from Rise.
we seek to rid England of its deepening rot.
Just a
When
little
these
bit.
hopes meet,
And then I get
all
faster.
does too. You may think this
Outrun
land
'em.
ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling
Right in the
thanes.
dick.
You must have
Look
swift
more
sneak.
closely, and you will find a deeper threat.
I didn't think it would actually let me shoot him. He just keeps on talking.
Everything is killing its poison
Right
to
after I
every
shot him
level
in the
of
dick.
society.
He doesn't care.
No.
I can shoot him in the ass, too.
Merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the order has
Well, he turns around to let me shoot him in the dick instead. He wants to take it there. He won't let me shoot him in the ass. Time to die, random
He
scarecrow.
likes it from the front. What can I say?
I guess so. You know, I feel like in all the times I watch you stream Assassin's Creed, never done anything that gives off story content vibes. Except in that one Industrial Revolution-based AC game, it had some main story vibes when you watched it. Is there an actual storyline in these games? Or is it just an entire game of side quests featuring NPCs giving you a lore dump? I mean, what depends when you would have started watching my Assassin's Creed series. Because, like, the game started linear for a long time. I'd say that they were linear, like, they started getting more elements of open worldness, like, as it went on. And then, like, Origins is when it went full on open world into, like, this kind of style. I feel like even Syndicate was, like, starting to kind of delve into that kind of territory. But Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla is where it went into, like, yep, you're occasionally getting the story to move forward. But most of the time, you're just, like, dicking around to, like, advance that. You want to know the story of this game so far? I'll tell you the story of this game. So, we're Vikings. We came from Norway to make a new home because, like, there was a dudo that was taking over there, and our big pal, his name wasn't Siegfried, oh my god, what was their pal's name? But, like, our not brother, adopted brother, we're adopted here after our dear daddy-o died. He wasn't all that happy about being, like, having his birthright inheritance of taking over the area, like, taken away from him. Since his father submitted to the king, so he was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go somewhere else and make a new home. So we came to England, we set up Ravensthorpe, and we're like, okay, we're newcomers here, we need to make friends. That's the story so far.
Friends.
And I'm like, what, like 20 hours in or
Seems like
something?
you're trying to invade England.
I'm like, oh no, I'm about 15 hours in here. And the story of this game just seems to be like going on missions to go around the world, like making friends here. But there isn't really an end goal. Like, at least with Odyssey, the main story advanced really slowly, but at least there was a clear end point. The main goal of Odyssey was to, like, reunite your family together. Like, you spend most of the game tracking down your mother, and then trying to, like, save your brother from the dark side of the cult, and stuff like that.
Maybe
so,
my guess would be that you're making friends to gather allies, and then once you gather enough allies, you can invade England.
well, we already are on England. We're not launching an invasion on England, we're already here.
We're already there.
And the question is, like, how much is enough? Like, there's not a quantifiable amount. Like, with Odyssey, it was like, okay, once you get all the family members together, that's, like, that's done. So at least it had a quantifiable end, even if it took forever. It took, like, over half the game just to find your mother, going from, like, place to place, like, oh yeah, she was here once, then she went to this place. Then you go to that place, and it's like, oh yeah, she was here once doing something, then she went to this place. Then you go to that place of the world, and it's like...
Back and forth.
And it's like, oh yeah, she was here. She's probably over here now. And you just go and go and go until like halfway through the game you eventually find her, and then it continues the story from there. So there's a lot of bullshit padding.
So what happens with the mother?
You find her and you reunite the family, and everyone lives happily ever after.
Sweet.
If you
I
do the good ending,
Okay.
there's bad endings where they all die. But at least there's like a quantifiable end point that like you clearly reach. Like I can feel like there's going to be the end.
Never find the
Whereas
mother.
Whereas with going around, like, making friends, how much is enough? Is there a quantifiable, once you've made allies of all these people, then you win? Like, what is the end state of this game? I don't
Something
have, like,
probably happens after you gain enough allies.
Probably, but I don't know, like, how much is enough. It's not quantifiable. So I just have to, like, dick around here until something happens. Like, so the story of this game is not really all that engaging, because I'm just kind of running around making friends until something happens. That's the story of this game. I think I should change the Aesir rating from too long to FCO, filler content only. That's what this game is feeling like. Like,
Filler content.
maybe once I make a couple more friends, then maybe something will happen that,
Story
like,
of One Piece.
maybe something will happen that, like, engages me more. Like, maybe the story will do more stuff. Also, the Assassins haven't even existed in, like, the past few Assassin's Creed games. Origins was, like, the origin of them, so, like, the game ends with, like, you founding the Brotherhood. Odyssey is, like, before that point, so it's just, like, set in a universe but has nothing to do with the Assassins. And this one, these are the Assassins. They're, like, these MLM salesmen that just arrive in my settlement and want to, like, you know, set up here and show me how to, like, assassinate and stuff, even though I'm not an assassin. So, yeah, you don't actually play as an assassin in this game. The assassins just kind of hang out with you and, like, pitch their group to you. What it is. So, you know.
Thank you, Hatham.
Oh yeah, and then you just randomly take over Atlantis. Yep, that's the plot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I like how it faded out even though it was in the middle of talking in a sentence.
Oh, crap.
What?
So the game is Creed Valhalla. Yeah, that's right. It's not Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The game is just Creed Valhalla. That's right. Oh my god, there's this screen. If you wanted to complete all the routes in Odyssey, one of them was a screen like this, where you had to take out, like, all the evil people of the Cult of Cosmos until you eventually got to, like, the final boss in the middle. I see that's what's going on with the assassins in this game too. Oh no! Hopefully there isn't an ending locked behind this.
Dude?
The red one is one that I would have killed already. So red means that they're dead. The Order of the Ancients is a secret society of pagans that has infiltrated every level of society to spread their dogmatic worldview. To root them out, clues can be found across the world. No, it's this again! Zealots are hired mercenaries that assist the Order and enforce their decrees. Finding and eliminating them will provide clues on the identity of Order members. Unveil and eliminate. Clues can also be earned by forging alliances, exploring England, and assisting those in need. Okie doke. I really hope I don't have to kill everyone on this chart to beat the game. Like, in Odyssey, main game, there was 3 different endings. There was the family storyline of bring the family together. There was the Cult of Cosmos storyline of kill everyone on the chart and then kill the big bad at the end. And then there was Seal Off Atlantis, of go around the world defeating mythical creatures and collecting artifacts to seal off Atlantis. So there was really 3 storylines in Assassin's Creed Odyssey that I was just gradually chipping away at throughout the game. I don't know if this game has, like, multiple endings, like multiple routes to complete as well, like that. If there's, like, the make friends storyline, and then the assassin storyline of kill all the people here. I really hope it doesn't, but I'm starting to think that it does. Once all clues for a particular member are found, their identity is revealed and they can be tracked down. Order hierarchy. Order members of a hierarchy system assassinating a Palatinus or Praeos will provide intel on their Megaster and eventually reveal the Grand Megaster of the Order. So the guy at the bottom would be the final boss of this. Okay. It literally has nothing to do with what you were doing before. You just randomly take over Atlantis for the DLC. No. There is the Atlantis quest line in the main game, where you seal off Atlantis in the main game. You go around fighting mythical creatures and collect artifacts, and then you get the staff of Hermes Trismegistus, or whatever the heck, and that's, like, the ending of the main game. And then you only see, like, how that continues as of the DLC when you actually explore Atlantis and stuff. To be more specific, I mean, watching you play the last couple of AC games, I've come to the realization that there's very little passion among the dev teams for the titles. It's just something Ubisoft keeps pumping out to make money. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here a bit. Like, with the last one, for example, just being, like, an in-universe title. Like, what does it really do? Like, it establishes more lore for the few people that still care about that after they abandoned their overarching storyline with, As of Syndicate, I think, was the last time that I did it, and then they relegated it to be solved in graphic novels, and we're like, yeah, we're not doing that in the games anymore, sorry. And all that. Hell, it barely has anything to do with with the previous DLCs. What, with the, God, what was the first DLC? Legacy of the First Blade, before the Fate of Atlantis one, thingamabob. Do you mean like that there? the one that I did at Fragapalooza. What passion that there is in the people who make the environment. Some of the cities genuinely look cool, and then there's teams that make everything else. I mean, I'm sure the teams that make everything else are just literally paid to make padding and a bunch of stuff. But yeah, the game is very beautiful. Like, that's something that I felt like, as of Origins onward, is when the games have gotten, like, breathtakingly beautiful. Like, these are gorgeous
That's
games.
beautiful.
It's really good. I really quite like the looks of these games. They're really good.
Trees have different color leaves too.
Yeah, I guess like autumn time here. Trees drop their leaves at different points and all that.